Hi, Aries, and welcome to your monthly zodiac reading for December. However, if you find this video after December, the messages are timeless. This is just the time frame that I'm doing it in. I'm working actually with some Christmas oracle and tarot decks for this reading. I don't have quite as many as I do for Halloween, but regardless, they are nice. So, and eventually I'll probably get more. But let's get right into this. I have tarot oracle here right now. We're going to be working with live tarot and oracle at the end. So, first up, what is the overall theme for your month? We have solstice. Let me try this again, you guys. I tried to say it the first time. I tried to read it the first time and it was just absolutely horrible. So let me try this again. All hail the cunning truth in which it burns deep within root. Rise above the ashes and claim the gods are waiting. The gods are awaiting your glory, your name. Well, I'm going to bring the tarot with it. Oh, I love that. When I think of solstice, right, it's winter solstice coming up. I believe it's December. It usually falls between the 20th and the 22nd, and I think it actually is on the 21st, 22nd this year, how it goes over, which is the shortest day of the year, which I want to say the overall theme here with the world, which is everything has come full circle. It's the ending of the year. We're going into the season where it's, you know, cold. Things are dying off. They're going to hibernate for winter. They're going to, everything's just going to lie dormant. So it's a time for us to go in, or for you to go in, Aries, and just, I don't know, take stock of what you've learned this year, maybe the things that you're happy with, the things that you're not so happy with, whether it be with yourself, other people, situations, work, whatever it is. And just take the time to go in and, take stock, maybe reevaluate a few things. I want to maybe treat this, for whatever reason, as almost like a retrograde, because you've come to the end of a cycle, and that means it's time to start a new cycle again. So that's what I feel the winter solstice is going to be for you this year in December. Maybe even something wonderful, great is going to happen for you on the 21st, 22nd, or maybe something that you'll have to learn from as well. It can go either way. But that's what I feel the overall energy is here for you, is just re-examining, taking stock, treating it as a retrograde the past year as you're moving into a new season where everything just slows down and you work on things. All right, what are you leaving behind? Think things through. Someone else had this card earlier. I'm doing them for all signs. I don't remember specifically now. But what are you leaving behind? With think things through, I just always think stop over analyzing. It's okay to think things through, but you don't have to basically beat it to death, right? You can analyze, you can thoroughly think things through, but you don't need to be obsessive about it. And with this, we have the Five of Pentacles, which is maybe right now what you're going to be leaving behind is, this is kind of feeling a bit of lack in the moment, right? Like things just aren't going so well. Things maybe you feel less than, or things are less than what you would like them to be. And I feel that you're overthinking that, and that's what you are going to be leaving behind, starting to work on. And, this is for the month of December for you. Again, as I always say, it may start. That's when the energy will be coming in and maybe kind of triggering this or making you start to really think about it a little more, but it can also take longer than just the month. And I think you already realize that. But I think here this is just over analyzing maybe a feeling of lack or a situation that you're just not feeling fulfilled in right at the moment. Kind of tying back to this, it's kind of, taking stock in what your year's been like. What is entering into your life? Oh, we have Dove medicine. Okay. It says, thy wings are thick and strong. I see, for they have, gosh, this is so hard to see in this light. Give me a second. These cards are really wreaking havoc with me today. Let me get my little light on it. Okay. Thy wings are thick and strong. I see, for they have battled the most unforgiving winds. Be proud, be free, my child. Go on, soar like never be. Okay, I love this. And does this just not tie in with everything that we've been talking about here, right? You're taking restock. What's worked for you? What hasn't? What are you happy about? What are you not so happy about? Maybe there's a situation where things are not feeling, the way you want them to be, or the way you want to feel, and you're over analyzing it. But they're saying, okay, that's fine. Take your time, do that. Realize this is the ending of a cycle for you. Literally, it's the ending of the calendar year coming up. It is going into a season where we just want to kind of hunker down and be comfortable and warm and cozy and all of that type of thing. But what they're saying here is, and when that's over, I feel when you've done that, you are strong, you are vibrant, you need to go out, you need to soar, you need to show yourself here with the star, you need to find the balance. With the star, what else can we say? It's like the star can also be a time for being inspired, for having hope. For others, it can be, going out and really, your dreams and wishes. What are they? What do you want to work towards? And maybe that's where you need to go out and set to flight, if that even makes sense. I don't know, but take flight. There we go. And go after what it is that you've always wanted for yourself. It could be, again, these can resonate for you in different ways in your life. It could be about your job, your family, relationships, whatever it is. But know that you are strong and capable. What is to come regarding wealth? We have laugh. That's very interesting. Because when I see this card, it almost looks like the angels here. They either want you to have a sense of humor about, your wealth, your abundance. And we have the Two of Canes here. Okay. I think it could be two different things. So if there's two groups of you out there, one is they're saying, you know what? Look, we've all made mistakes when it comes to our money, to our abundance, to letting go of things that maybe we shouldn't have let go of, or not investing in things that maybe we should have invested in, right? When it comes to your money, your abundance, your wealth. So for some of you, it's just going to be, you know what? Now that you know better, you'll do better, and you just need to laugh it off and move forward, okay? It's a choice. Twos are always choices. This is a crossroads. You can either stay worried and upset with yourself about the mistake, the mistakes that you've made, or you move forward and you laugh it off and you say, now that I know better, I do better. For the other group of you, I almost feel like you've come to a crossroads where you have to really be serious about this. And I know that seems funny, but I feel also like the two angels could be, it's time to remove the mask. Okay? If you are in denial about your wealth, your finances, your abundance, whatever it is, if you're in denial about it, you've come to the crossroads. You can either move forward and, it's a new start. You rethink. You don't overanalyze it. You think it through. You move on strongly, okay, with purpose. Or you allow yourself to stay in that energy, and your abundance and your wealth doesn't move forward as you would like it to. Okay, there's a choice there. So I think it's going to resonate either way for some of you. Now let's talk about relationships. We have reindeer medicine. Okay, let me get my little light here. Journey into the depths of your soul, an awakening of sights revealed. It is time for no time at all, for all is presently here. I feel like it almost comes in like the dove medicine, right? This one's saying, go for it, go after it, spread your wings and fly. And I feel like the reindeer medicine here is saying, yes, you are the King of Kings. You're the reindeer. And I actually just saw something the other day about reindeer, and I didn't actually know this. Apparently they keep their racks here all year round, where we know with deer, with a stag, they lose it and then it grows back, right? So you have the crown all the time. You are, so to speak, the King of Kings. You have in you what it takes, what you need to move forward. Do we have setbacks? Absolutely. But there is moving forward. Here we have the Five of Candles, or the Five of Wands. Ooh, this could change it up a little bit too. So I love how cards will have different messages if you're reading them individually and then you pair them with something else. I also feel like maybe you have been having some conflict lately. Here, it looks like it could be within a couple. It could be within a family. This kind of reminded me of some sort of family dinner, right? It could be conflict when drinking. But there is paper here, so I feel like there could be conflict or disagreement. That's what it's not serious. I feel like it could be somewhat on the petty side of things, but still needs to be dealt with and addressed. You have what it takes, okay? You be the bigger person here. Stand up for yourself. You are strong and capable, but you are the bigger person, I feel, in this situation, and that's however that relates to your life. Personal growth, what is to come? Get grounded. Now we're talking, okay. And I see the number 2 here, and that just reminds me of going back to finances, which is the second house, right? Which is all about your money, your earned income, your financial responsibilities. So I feel like that could even tie into back here, but just being grounded in general, which is just settling in, knowing who you are, standing firmly on both your feet, not one foot here and one foot here, like on the other side. You've got both feet firmly planted. You know what it is that you want to do. You want what you want to go after. I feel like it's getting grounded and going back here and taking the next season, which is the winter season, of course, coming up, and realizing you're coming into the ending of the year and you just need to really reevaluate what's been going on in your life for this past year and what changes you need and or want to make. All right. And we have the 9 of Candles. Yeah. I feel like for some of you that also maybe, do you see how he has all these, it looks like he's been out doing his Christmas shopping, but look, this bag's ripped open and whatever was in it, I can't really tell what that is, but it's fallen out, okay? And maybe it shouldn't have been in there because it almost looks like it's like knives or something sharp and it cut through the paper bag. The 9 of Wands generally is when you've just been through it, okay? So maybe this is what it is for you, Aries, in this moment. You've been through it maybe this past year. And you're not grounded because here you are walking and it feels like you don't even realize anything fell out of the bag. You are so somewhere else in that moment. You're not grounded in the here and the now. Okay, that's what I want to say for this. It's getting grounded in the here and the now, not in the past, not too far ahead in the future, okay? But what is going on right now? Because if not, you could be losing things and not even realize it. Okay, let's get some tarot. So for further clarification, confirmation of what's already on the table, further advice and guidance, what else do you need to know? You know, there's a few heads up here for some things that may be happening, but there's always choices and decisions to be made, and that's what life is. So, Justice, perfect. Let's get some more. The 5 of Swords. Okay, I love, okay, you guys, this is really clarifying some stuff here. And the Five of Cups. All right, so let's start here with justice. This is just for me, justice, and in the situation here, what we've been talking about for you, this is just coming to terms with actions have consequences. And I think that's what you need to go over. What actions, again, repeating, have you taken that maybe the end result you're not really happy about? You make the choice to change that up, okay? With the Five of Swords, and I was talking about petty battles here. And maybe why do you feel lack? I'm not sure. I felt that I needed to bring this card back into it as well. But Five of Swords is kind of like, I want to win at all costs, regardless of, and look at this little elf crying, regardless of who I hurt. Okay? I just want to win. I want what I want, and I'll do whatever it takes to get it, regardless of who I'm hurting. If that's happened, again, it's time to move on, okay? Fives are changes, and this is an opportunity to change that behavior if you've been behaving that way. Or for some of you, maybe you're the one that's been in some sort of battle, and you're the one that's been dealing with the person that wants to win at any cost. And maybe you need to reevaluate that relationship in your life. We have the Five of Cups, again, coming back to that feeling of lack. Not realizing that you still have two standing cups. Not realizing that you're the strong dove that can, take flight. Not realizing that you're the reindeer, the King of Kings here with that beautiful crown, that beautiful, I don't know what they're called, antlers, rack of antlers, whatever. You know what I mean. But because you're kind of wallowing in misery here. And you're not even looking, you've looked at the five that have spilled and now you think everything's over. You don't even realize that if you turned, you see a bridge that leads to your castle, that there's still hope here. So again, this is the message for you, Aries. I hope that it makes sense. And I hope that you enjoyed it. Let's get one last oracle card here before we go. Further advice or guidance or clarification even. We have, whoops, I'm just going to put it here, pull it over so I can see it. Distinguish the importance of your inner spiritual work for outer success. Or sorry, let me say that again. Distinguish the importance of your inner spiritual work from your outer success. So if you're seeing, again, this is like everything we've been talking about, going in, reevaluating what changes do you want to still make, right? It's your life. You get to make the choices. No one's going to fix it for you. We fix things ourselves. So I feel that that ties right in. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, Aries. If you did, please give me that thumbs up. It helps my channel. You know the spiel that, pardon me, I gave for the whole month of November. So I'm going to stop that now. But if you haven't subscribed, please do. Again, it helps my channel grow. And I have noticed new subscribers. So thank you very much. I noticed my number is going up very, quickly actually for the last month, which is nice for me. So thank you for that if you were one of them. And I will see you in your next reading.